Rich Tehrani here with TMC. Thanks for watching. We are at Cloud Expo 2012. We're in Santa Clara, California. On our show right now is Robert. We're in the Peer1 Hosting booth. Robert, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Rich. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, you want to start off by telling us a little bit about what your company does?
Sure. So Peer1 Hosting is we've been in the hosting business for 13 years. We offer a full range of hosting solutions, everything from managed hosting to dedicated hosting to colocation, and then of course cloud hosting as well. It's a little bit more about us. We have 19 different data centers worldwide, and each of those 4 product segments are sort of backed by the Peer1 network. So in addition to all those different flavors of hosting, we have this very powerful network that's sort of the backbone that we deliver our services on.
Now, competitively, where do you see yourself in terms of the other players in the market?
Yeah, sure. So we typically compete with other managed hosting providers. So whether that's Savvis, AT&T, Rackspace, folks like that. Where we are different and where we feel like we're winning these days is, I don't know. Sometimes we feel like we have the Avis position, like we try harder, and that seems to be working right now. Our business has been great. We've been growing a lot. Oftentimes, at some point or another, it has something to do with the fact that our people and our approach is more flexible and more open-ended and more personal.
Now, a couple of the challenges that you'll hear people talk about are security, compliance with the cloud. What are your thoughts on those issues?
Sure. Well, I'll get to that in a second. I guess I'll explain our philosophy around cloud. Some folks are all about enterprise cloud, and it must be VMware, which typically has requirements of certification and things like that. Other folks are really strongly pushing OpenStack or other open source versions of cloud solutions. Our perspective is actually we're all about choice. So we want to create options for our customers, just like we have different types of hosting and different geographies with all these different data centers worldwide. When it comes to the cloud, we're not all in on OpenStack, we're not all in on VMware. We actually have a VMware private cloud solution and a VMware public cloud solution. We have a Xen-based sort of do-it-yourself, kind of more lower cost and more affordable cloud solution. We also do GPU cloud solutions for high performance computing, and then lastly, we're in the process of launching hybrid cloud, which would pair sort of dedicated hardware with a cloud environment. So to us, for those customers that are asking, back to your question about compliance, we would probably introduce them to our enterprise cloud solution.
Well, lots of options then that you have for your customers. It sounds like you're constantly innovating and adding new things for them.
Yeah, I mean our perspective is not to try to talk. If a customer wants VMware, we're fine with that. We love VMware. We deliver that well. We're not going to try to talk a customer out of that and into the solution that works best for us. We'd rather give them choices and let them make that decision themselves.
So that leaves us with a security question. Any challenges or thoughts on security?
Yeah, I think that data security is certainly a big challenge. I think one of the things that, again, I think because we're a full solution provider, oftentimes when we get security questions, it turns out to be a hybrid cloud solution that oftentimes works. So they might have specific requirements around hardware firewalls that needs to work in close conjunction with their cloud environment. Maybe there's data security issues sort of at the data layer, at the storage layer that might, they don't want to go to multi-tenancy in terms of how their data is stored, so they might want dedicated servers in that instance, and so that's sort of how we help solve some of those security questions.
What about news? Anything happening lately that we should know about?
Sure. So I alluded to this a little bit earlier, but we're in the process of launching a public cloud solution on VMware. So that's through a partnership with a company called Tear3 that we've recently announced. We've made the announcement. Now we're in the process of productizing that. That's going to add to our choice. And then secondly, we're in the process of offering hybrid cloud. So we're doing it on a limited basis today. Shortly after the first of the year, we'll have an official announcement about how we offer, sort of public cloud solutions alongside dedicated servers.
Thanks for your time, Robert.
Yeah, thanks very much.